It's KD the one, and I'm here with another TyBuggy video. Now, your boy is kind of perplexed. I didn't know there was a trend, and I'm not just talking about people moving in because of the fact of a crisis, but a trend of people who are now living in their cars. A mixture of people who've been kicked out through hard life situations, bad choices, shit like that. And then a mixture of people who sees a luxury of it. I'm not even talking about living in mobile RVs and shit like that, mobile homes. I'm talking about dead ass in your car. Now, if y'all know anything about that, don't know anything about that, let's just slide into the video and check it out.
I'm living in my car currently.
So car life is trending, which is perfect timing because today marks 5 years that I've been living in my car.
Like, you have to sleep in places like, I don't know, fucking Harbor Freight or Home Depot or...
I've been living out of my car for a couple months, and here are 5 things that I would not forget if you decide to take this lifestyle. Now, chances are, if you're living in your car, it's not by choice. So make sure you're following, because if you end up homeless, at least you can watch these videos and it'll help you out. Coming in at number 1 is definitely a strong mindset. There are going to be days where you just don't want to do anything. And without a strong mindset, honestly, I probably would just like give up and just go back to what's comfortable, you know? Number 2, you definitely want to download iOverlander. The number one annoying thing about car camping, van life, is that you always have to find a place to park. iOverlander it's literally an app. You can see spots, see reviews, set spots, make your own reviews, and it's a whole community. This lifestyle's kind of lonely, so having that little sense of community, you got other people that also are in the same situation, kind of leave spots for you to stay at. It's just very nice. Without it, I would just be lost. Coming in at number 3 is a power source, especially with like my job. I kind of need power. My MacBook dies like every 3 seconds. I bought a power source from Best Buy, and it's just worked wonders. And it also powers the fan too when I want to give the car a break. Number 4, source of income. Now, my source of income, I own a real estate media agency, and it's been really great for me. But obviously, when real estate gets tight, having something else, DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber, anything that you should buy when you just need some gas money or some food, definitely helps out a lot. And sitting at number 5 is definitely a weapon of choice. I've been approached by so many strangers here, just car camping. It's insane. Anyways, follow me.
Am I strange? Because like, if I was at that point, I would actually do this. You know, if I had no kids, I had no wife, and I had to get on my feet, I would live in my car. I'm not gonna hold you. I would live in my car.
I'ma just say this, bruh. Like he said, if he had no wife, no kids, no all that, life wasn't going straight, and he had to like pick himself up from the bottom, then yeah, understand living in your car. Some people again don't have that choice, that luxury where they could pick. And I remember back in the day, like there was niggas who used to live in their car and they were able to flip themselves up. Hell, I know a few people who lived in cars for a little while just to flip themselves up, get an apartment, flip themselves up, get like once they get a job, they save up, get a hotel room for a couple of nights, and then they go out, try to pay someone to stay at their house. Like, understand, especially if you don't have nobody and you want to pick yourself up, living in that car is like probably the best situation. But making it a trend where you just doing it just because is like kind of crazy.
Until I save up enough money, if I couldn't go home to family or something like that, and I'd save up my bread, live in my car, go to Planet Fitness, work out, take showers. Now, I mean, I would do this. I'm not completely against this. And in today's time with this economy, like somebody may look at this and be like, these people are so lazy. But you got to also understand everybody has a plan. Like, for instance, Steve Harvey lived in his car for like 2 years or 3 years or something. It was something crazy. Now, I mean, he was living in his car. Look,
People like that. People like Steve Harvey had lived in their car for like a couple of years, and they know if it came to, they bought nice cars that no one will fuck with. Cause if it came to, they had to live in that shit again, they'll sell some shit, and they'll live in a comfortable ass car. Again, some people have those plans, and I would never say these people are lazy for living in their car. First thing, Cause there's a lot of like how old dude said he had to keep some shit on him. See all that work he had to do, even putting in a job. There's still the idea that you might not have enough to get out of that situation. So like again, if you don't have that plan with you, a lot of shit could fuck you up.
You're Steve Harvey. So I feel like if you're staying down for the come up, you don't care about living, living up to the Joneses or anything, and you're gonna save up to eventually get an actual place. I'm not mad at you. Now, I mean, if that's the way you decide to live, I'm
Exactly.
somebody that, like I always tell you, I done 10 years in the military, so I've slept outside in the cold. I've slept under a tree. I've slept in a hole. I've slept in a truck. And sometimes this is some of the most comfortable sleep you could get. And really, it's not about sleeping luxury. It's not like sleeping like you're looking to have the most comfortable pillow. Nah, when it's time to sleep, it's just time to sleep, and that's it. It's time to close your eyes and then wake up and start the day up again. So for these people that are sleeping in their car, they probably look at it like that. Like, man, this is just a location for me to close my eyes for a second, and then I'm going to go ahead and start my day up again, have a whole day planned. And you'll be surprised that you'll be working with somebody or talking to somebody every day thinking that y'all go home to the same thing and they live in their car and you go home to a pillow, AC, and heat. You know what I mean? But they're operating normally, because they have found a way to maneuver within all of this.
Before he say that, there's also the idea of they're probably maintaining certain ideals of less stress, cause don't still got to worry about if you still gonna have a roof over your head, but being able to constantly move and have that relaxation, the freedom of the road, being able to not be stuck in one area, being able to actually like do things freely. I feel like there's a lot of pros to the situation, but I don't think this is like something that we should push as a trend. I miss when people was like making these videos for mostly helping. Like old dude in the first one, he was informational. He was telling you what you would need if you was in this type of situation. And I like when people sit there, give information where they could help someone, just in case something like this do happen. Cause shit, life's unfair. Anything can happen.
So I'm not mad at these people. I don't see this as being lazy. I see it as a point in life to get them ahead, because it is hard to get ahead when you have a bill that's charging you a whole check. You know what I mean? These people could be working and not paying rent, So I'm not all the way mad at this. I'm not even a little bit mad at this, I want to say. Real quick, I want to give a special shout out to my subscriber. His Instagram is Fath Rito. I believe
is trending, which is perfect timing because today marks 5 years that I've been living in my car. So let's take it on back.
Hey guys, do you know what today is? Today is the 1-year anniversary that I moved into my car.
Yeah! For the first time, it's going down history, baby. New 3 6 Mafia.
He's like really into like the life.
I gotta stay.
That's the storage locations.
I gotta stay.
There's different things like this. Sometimes you don't have to live in your car. She could have, like, you see, she got her place tidy. She got stuff in her place more than most niggas in their own apartment. And she probably don't even have to pay a bigger bill than most of y'all niggas. So, I feel like there's a lot of less stress when you comes to a situation like this.
I have to mute this music.
The 2-year anniversary to me.
Because I live in my car, people think that I'm not concerned about my safety. So they'll ask me questions like, what city are you in? Or where are you parked at right now? At your mama house.
It is the 3-year anniversary anniversary that I decided to move into my car. Today is the 4-year anniversary that I decided to live in my car. I kind of started drinking.
Okay, this video's escalating. Like, I'm thinking she was gonna say this is the 3-year anniversary, and then I guess she is showing us, you know, the process or the experience, but this is like a roller.
This is real life. To be honest, this is real life. There's going to be good sides to it. There's going to be bad sides to it. But at the end of the day, she's making the best out of her situation. She got warm food in her stomach. She's able to have clothes on her back, a roof over her head. And most people don't even have that. Sometimes it's mostly the situation, the mindset you have. Like, sometimes it's really the mindset you have than the situation, honestly.
Coaster Shorty just got arrested and everything. Like, what's happening? Who are you? You know what I mean? Like, who are you? Now I'm confused.
I'm an outlaw, got an outlaw chick.
Me, I'm super fly, super duper fly.
Videos getting a
I
little
live in my
crazy.
2006 Honda Accord, and this is what it's like to wake up in a 24-hour Planet Fitness parking lot. I start by getting dressed, and then the longest part of I start.
Yo, I'm
in a
sorry,
20
y'all. This is something I always question. And I ain't judging nobody. But some dudes fetishize over women with underarm hair or just hairiness in general. Fellas, I gotta ask y'all a question. What the hell is going on with y'all? Like, I really want to know. Like, this is a real question. I know we talking about, you know, people living in their car, but I seen the underarm and I couldn't help but to ask.
Let's get back to the car.
Into that, like, what is hairy women? Like, what?
It's
7-7.
about the car. I'm trying to stay with the car. If
already
you want
went
to hear
into this
that,
Planet Fitness last
good
night
time.
to take a shower for all of you who say that I don't shower. So this morning I can go ahead and leave straight away and drive to Panera Bread. But first, the bathroom. Obviously, I used the restroom and washed my hands. I brushed my teeth in my car. I don't know, like, that's weird to show on camera. I don't know why y'all are asking to see that. Anyways, now it's time to drink my hot bean juice to wake up and get some computer work done. So I use this as an opportunity to charge some of my electronics. And here I'm actually editing a YouTube video, so if you haven't already, be sure to go subscribe over there.
If you are struggling to pay rent, is you by yourself and you're trying to come up, you know, and your car's paid off, and you decide, yo, I'm a DoorDash, I'm a Uber until I save up $10,000 and just keep my head down and live in my car, I am not mad at that. I'm somebody that believes you got to go through some type of struggle sometimes to get to that next level. When you are trying to live in comfort, it's when it's the hardest to level up because you always feel like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'll do it tomorrow. But when you're in a situation where it's clearly like, I can't stay here for a long time, it'll kind of force you to work harder. Now, I'm not saying this life is forever.
I'm going to say that because I feel like this could also equivalent to my homebody niggas. If you are in a house and you feel like you could move up, then forget about that comfort. I'm not saying you can't be comfortable. Shit, there's days that I'm comfortable. There's days that I'm not comfortable. It is what it is. But for to know that I could be more comfortable than this, that I have a goal, and until I reach that goal, I'm not going to be comfortable. I'm not going to be satisfied. Like, that's probably what some of these people feel. There's nothing in that house, in that goal, in that situation that you would normally have that seek comfort that will give them comfort until they reach their goal. And most of them are trying to achieve their goal. Looking through the world, seeing all the sites that they want to see, being able to make videos on their travels. Like, to be fair, like, again, you can't really complain about what these people are doing. It's just, again, when it comes to the trend of this, there's a good side and a bad side. I feel like people need to actually like think about this shit before hopping straight into it.
Everybody, because it's also a safety factor. Now, I mean, you think about you in your car, especially as a woman, and guys, peeking in the car and stuff, and you got homeless guys, offer drugs and stuff like that, trying to break into your window. You got to consider all these things. You got to consider all these factors. It's not legal to sleep in your car everywhere. Like, I know some places, if your car sits there for too long, you might wake up on the back of a tow truck. You know what I mean? So there is a safety factor, but at the same time, if you can find your way and you have a clean schedule, how this young lady just had, I ain't mad at it. It's just crazy that this is where the market is, though. Like, people have to do this. It's my protein, y'all. Don't judge me. Got done working out at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know, it might just be me, but me looking at like constant lifestyles of this and seeing everybody waking up doing the same thing, I'm just looking at it and like nothing about this shit will make me happy. Imagine like going to DoorDash, only getting $20 that day, probably got $500 in your pocket, having to spend 50 something on gas. Then not only that, you gotta go out and eat that day. Like, I don't know, it's like a lot of factors that would be on to me that would fucking make me more uncomfortable than I would be now. Like, I don't know. So that's not for everybody, bro.
But I would just say, for me, this would have to be a means to an end. This is not like something I could do forever. Because, like, for this brother right here, I ain't going to hold you. Again, I think it's because it's early in the morning. I keep having, like, all these thought interferences, whatever you want to call it. How does he bring, like, girls to the crib? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
You don't.
maybe, at that position in life.
I'm going to be honest. Again, as a nigga, I ain't going to sit here and say, you can't do this, that, and the third. You can't find your comfort. You can't find your play. But I feel like when you be searching for that priority, if you're in this level where you don't have a home, search for your priority before you sit here and search for some play or search for some pleasure, because that's just going to sit here and set you back.
You probably not worried about that, but I'm just wondering, like, you probably go to the club or something like that and be like, let's go to the car.
Going to the club.
Go to the car. You got a whole bed ready. Shorty like, no, let's go to the crib. Like, nah, let's stay in the car. Let's stay in the car. No, I really want to go to your crib. I really want to lay in your bed. No, let's stay in the car. It's cool. We ain't gotta go to the crib. I really want to. Bitch, I ain't getting the goddamn car. Like, niggas just really like, getting triggered out here. Like, I ain't got no goddamn apartment. You better lay your ass on the passenger seat. And then, because a lot of these cars is compact. So you think about it, it's like, all right, is there like a weight limit? You kind of look at a girl like, yeah, I know we've been talking spicy all night, but I don't think you're going to be able to fit in my smart car. I'm be honest with you. I got a Ford Focus outside. I don't think you're going to be able to fit in there. You got to really judge the cheeks before you invite it to the whip. You know what I mean? But these are just the things that I think about, and now I'm just saying them out loud on the internet, which is crazy. Probably shouldn't do it, but I did it. Y'all thinking the same damn thing. Leave me the hell alone.
If you're new to this page, I'm living in my car currently. And to be pretty honest, it's been pretty decent so far. Last night, I got woken up by somebody backing into my car trying to get out of parking space. And to be real with you, man, just living in your car kind of makes you feel a little bit weird because you have a bunch of stuff in it, as you can see. There's no space. I would be able to put everything in my trunk if I wasn't moving to Mexico soon, so my suitcases are in there. But some days it really gets to you, You start thinking about everything that got you here. There's days where you miss people more than normal, like family and friends and stuff like that. and you're outside all the time, so you get to see people and their family, go out to eat, they dress nice, you know. And for me, that's more of a task for me to like accomplish, because given my financial situation at the moment, it's not that I don't enjoy it. I do enjoy this, man. But, and to be completely honest with you, it's kind of embarrassing. You know, I can't even keep my hair looking nice, man. Y'all got to see me how I come every day. I know this is the beginning of something bigger. This is the journey. This is, you know, I'm taking a sacrifice because I do want to start traveling the world. That's my goal at the end of all of this, man. But you get kind of discouraged when you're doing something like this, TikTok, you know, and you see other people doing the same thing as you, getting way more views, way more people following their journey. I even seen a lady that was a at-home mom, just folding laundry, talking. I got 50,000.
If you living in this situation, social media is gonna always discourage you, but it's the quickest way to get rich. And quick, probably take years, probably take months, probably take days. It's different for everybody. I say I pray for this man because, like, seeing someone like him, like he said, his financial situation put him in here. He's trying to enjoy every day that he can. He getting discouraged by the normal things in life. Shit, if I was in his situation, a nigga backed up in my car and that was my house, bruh, I would be so fucking blowed. Again, like knowing that, like how he said, having all my shit here, having all that, like that shit will blow me. But like, there's a certain level of respect you will have to give to someone who lives in this situation, because they still get a reason to live day by day, to still do the shit that they have to do. And most people don't even have that. Most people who have houses, cars, money, influence still can't give a reason to wake up the next day. So I pray for this man because he's doing a blessing, God's work, just to keep moving, to keep doing this, even make these videos, because I feel like these videos are going to sit here and help someone. Same for Ty. If y'all want to see the rest of this video, because this video long as fuck. If y'all want to see the rest of this video, I'll leave it down in the description. Check out Ty, because I ain't even going to lie, this man, very inspirational. He's someone who will actually put good knowledge to a lot of y'all useful people, especially if y'all around my age. If y'all want to see more videos like this, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all boys next time. Peace.